I would like to welcome you today to Trihita Karana Forum Alliance for Climate Action and on road to net zero carbon emission. This dialogue today is an important step as we move towards COP26 in Glasgow later this year. Let me begin by recognizing and thanking Special Envoy, Excellency John Kerry. If I may address you, Pak John Kerry, because Pak meaning more warm address, this is the Indonesian way. Pak John Kerry for his personal support of the U.S. government in our efforts. John and I spoke in February, and since then, a vibrant dialogue between our two countries has followed. We have set up task force with 4 working groups around. Number 1, envisioning climate ambition toward net zero emission. Second, natural capital ecosystem services, land use, forestry, mangroves, and ocean. Third, renewable energy and energy transition for people's well-being. Fourth, sustainable and blended finance for our common future. The joint forum demonstrates both countries' commitment to scale climate solution to reach net zero for the well-being of people and planets. We very much appreciate the support and welcome the collaboration with the U.S. on these important topics. And as you will see in today's program, these areas of our collaboration are the ongoing focus. Let me also thank to the Trihita Karana for its ongoing support, as well as this very prestigious audience for joining us today. Indonesia has made several key announcements on our climate ambition in recent weeks. We announced a net zero emission by 2060 conditional on support. PLN, Indonesian state-owned energy company, has issued a moratorium on new coal-fired power plants development beyond its plan through 2023. After this, it will begin the phase-out of the older coal-fired plants. This major change in energy policy is supported by launch of a presidential decree on renewable energy drawing on geothermal, solar, waste-to-energy, wind and tidal, as well as the potential for green hydrogen. Further commitment leveraging investment by adopting an energy transition mechanism and parallel commitment around adoption of renewable energy are under discussion. Indonesia plans to invite the region and island nation to initiate natural capital carbon communities, alliance toward a regional carbon market to catalyze a just transition toward net zero in the region. Several of my colleagues in the government will share a feature on these issues in the course of this forum. But let me add, Pak John Kerry, I think after our meeting last February and also the Leader Summit in Washington, I think the President gave a very clear guidance that we have to move very aggressive on this. So before we set up our target to 2070, because of this discussion before, then President asked us to see the possibility to make it earlier. Then we come up with the 2060. John Kerry and friends, in addition, the cooperation in development and application of renewable energy technology would be a top priority in U.S.-Indonesia relation. This collaboration can cover topics of energy modeling, transition from fossil energy, clean energy technology, and advanced clean energy through collaboration G2G and more broadly related to investment and partnership. Concretely, it is possible to collaborate in planning and implementing and sub-national pilot for net zero carbon emission for Bali, for instance. In all these endeavors, the need for technology change, innovation, as well as the financing for the transition are front and center. The entrepreneurial technology change and innovation finance as key to transforming our economic into natural capital carbon and community superpower. We plan to launch a Center of Excellence in Technology and Finance during our 2022 G20 tenure. We are looking to the private sector for technology innovation because through private sector entrepreneurship, we can secure the massive change needed to meet the global goals. We need a center such as the Center of Future Knowledge that will focus on the role of technology transfer, R&D and private investment with leading global academia and research in realizing a happy, sustainable future in Indonesia. As regards finance, there are some global blended finance that have been established, such as SDG 1 Fund and the THK Roadmap on blended finance. Currently, we are supporting multilateral blended finance, including the establishment of Global Blended Finance Institute in Bali. In closing, we thank you for the good cooperation, and we invite the U.S. to jointly bring environmental issue and climate change to the G20 in 2022. Thank you, and I wish you a productive forum.